did you think of that? On a personal level, you've seen all of these speeches so far. What did you make of it? Mercy and I thought it was a little bit vanilla and it was just a lot of cliches about social mobility.
Yeah, I think the problem for Liz Truss, and I'm sure she's very aware of this, she's not the most charismatic person in the world, and there was certainly a sense in the room that this was not kind of like a crackling speech that was going to kind of sweep people from under their feet. And that's quite difficult because at the end of the day, a lot of politics is about charisma. Essentially, you're a salesperson to a large degree, trying to win people round to your argument. Has Liz Truss got the ability to do that? I'm not entirely sure she has. It was in stark contrast in many ways to Penny Mordaunt's speech yesterday, where she seemed a lot more natural, a lot more chilled in many regards, with a definite hint of charisma. But at the same time, Liz Truss is a very senior politician who's done lots of big jobs within government, who's very effective behind the scenes, and clearly has got the respect of an awful lot of colleagues. There were very senior cabinet ministers at that lunch today, people like Therese Coffey and Kwasi Kwarteng, and also Ian Duncan-Smith, the former Conservative leader, was there as well. So she has got an awful lot of strong backing, and she is seen in many ways as the candidate of the right, if you like. It will be interesting, and we're going to get this later on today, aren't we, the next round of results, about whether, if some of those candidates on the right, like Kemi Badenoch or indeed Suella Braverman, drop out of this race, will their votes go to Liz Truss? Could she, in the end, actually pull out a pretty good performance? And as I say, we are expecting those polls to open, in around 15-20 minutes' time. MPs will vote in the second round. They've got until 1:30 to do so. We're going to get the result around 3 o'clock. Again, you have to meet this threshold of 30. If MPs do not meet that, they're automatically out. And irrespective if they all meet the threshold of 30, one will still lose. Whoever is bottom of the pile, they will become the weakest link and will be out of this race. At the moment, though, in many regards, you'd have to conclude at the moment, and politics is based largely on momentum, but the momentum is certainly behind Penny Mordaunt and not necessarily Rishi Sunak or indeed Liz Truss as the three front runners.